How do I survive? How do I continue to be relevant and continue to grow when now my friends who had small agencies like me are now my competitors with a much bigger arsenal than I have? The best way to explain Renaissance is like a school of fish, right? We all school together to look like a bigger fish so we don't get eaten. I've been an independent agent all my life. Been through a lot of mergers, been through acquisitions. So I've been on both sides of the transaction. The last of which was our sale to a very large national broker. And quite frankly, once we sold, I hated it. And the reason I hated it is because I lost my independence. I lost my entrepreneurship. Once I completed my contractual obligations, coming out of the national brokerage, I was able to start my own agency again. Have Renaissance as a partner behind me, helping me grow the agency. So much do I believe in that partnership that I also help Renaissance build and lead their Southeast expansion. I'm passionate about being able to transfer the knowledge that I've gained over my 30 plus years in the business to help other agencies grow, to help other agencies survive. I did vet quite a bit of other aggregations, if you will, or alliances that are out there. And at the end of the day, they were just commission clubs. And so the difference in Renaissance is the fact that there is a team of people behind Renaissance that their sole focus is really to support the agency and to support the agency's growth. That added support that we get to help us really focus on sales and service is a tremendous differentiator between any of the other alliances. Not only do you have carrier access, right? We look at that as just table stakes. So part of it is just market access. Another part of that is having the team behind you or behind that market access to be able to place the business. Third is technology, having a team looking at vetting products, creating new products or software to grow sales. Another part of this, and actually, frankly, one of the greatest parts that I see is having experts, right? And what I call our carrier management side. These guys, all they do is negotiate, profit share, overrides, or enhance commissions for our alliance. And they're experts in that field. Something that an agency owner takes for granted a lot because we just don't have the expertise to do that, nor do we have the volume at the end of the day to put that together. And going back to the technology team, training. We don't have the ability to have trainers on staff in a typical agency. Renaissance has those. And that's just a fraction of really what's available for each agency. We've seen this big contraction of agencies being purchased. And as they're purchased, all of a sudden those agencies gain that scale, skill, and capital that we always talk about. That's a little elusive when you're small, right? And so by joining us, what they've seen is, number one, is now they can compete almost on par, right, with some of these national firms that now their friends who owned agencies before are part of. So it puts them at the same level to be able to compete and be able to gain accounts and actually grow their agency. The one thing that doesn't change is their independence. They open and close their agency when they want. They hire and fire the staff as they want. What they have now behind them is a support system, right, with carrier access, with expertise, behind them to, again, continue to help them grow. And they remain 100% independent. Primarily, I look for three things when I'm vetting an agency, right? The first one, it's an agency that wants to grow. We keep talking about growth, but that's really important. The second thing is that they're profitable. Not profitable in their profit and loss statements, but profitable with their carriers, that they're underwriting good business, right? And third is reputation. Those are the three initial things that we look at, and then we can really take them to the next level. We want to maintain personalization with every agency that we have. We're in contact with them, on a daily or weekly basis. As we continue to expand, we keep adding boots on the ground in each and every state. In Florida, we have our boots on the ground, our teams that are here. We're building one now in Georgia for the Southeast expansion, and we'll continue to build out of there. As we grow nationally, the thought process is the same. Always maintain that personalized interaction with our agents because we feel that that's the best way to help the agencies grow.